Well, today I decided to cut a second video. I'm going to show you what I'm going to have for supper. We'll start out with here, deer. Just a chunk of deer. It's off the, I guess, hind quarter is what they would call it. Very lean, very good for you. So we're going to start by cutting it up. Cube it however you like. You know, if you like strips, go with strips. Me, I like big chunks. Not that big, but a friend of mine shot a deer and gave it to us to help us out for the winter. And man, this has been amazing meat. See how it's already coming off the muscle fibers, the strands. And I'm going to keep it kind of large. But I bet you're thinking, man, that's going to be tough, Robert. No, I got a trick. I'll show you my trick. Don't tell anybody though. And what's the trick to it? Meat tenderizer. Unseasoned meat tenderizer. So all I do is I'm going to put it, I got a bigger bowl. I've got to wash it real quick. I'm going to put all this in the bowl. And really, I'm going to use, I ain't the cleanest bowl, but as you can tell, I love this stuff. It's got an active ingredient in it called bromelain, which is what's found in pineapple. Not that much. Heavy solution. And then what you want to do is just put enough water to cover it. Now sometimes I will let it soak in the bromelain, just dust it so it's all coated, let it sit 5-10 minutes and then add the water. I mean, it's personal preference, it's up to you. I think the water helps speed it up, and I add a little bit of salt to it, so it's kind of like a brine. So as soon as we're going to let that sit for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to fry it up. See you in a minute. Next up, we're going to want some veggies to go with this to round out this low-carb skillet. First, we're going to start with the yellow squash. No, this is not what I wanted to begin with. But this is what the grocery store had. They were out of zucchini. So we're just going to chop it up into little rounds. I'm going to kind of go on the thicker side. My wife likes hers real thick. I mean, not thick, thin. Real thin. Cooked with butter. So let's set that over here. And by the way, I make a mess when I cook, so this is going to get ugly. Next up, we got some jalapenos. Need pepper. That is a chunk of a pepper. My hands are still a little damp, so it's not wanting to come out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with slices today. How thin or thick, it's just up to you. Some big, thick slices. And I'm mostly substituting this for bell pepper. I think it has more flavor to it. Then we're going to add a couple slices of tomato, or chunks. See how I feel about it in a second. Little chunks. Just cut it like that, and then this is gonna never be pretty. I don't really have the right knife for this. Serrated on tomatoes always works better. But it doesn't matter, it's gonna cook anyway. Next up, this. This is something different. Tomatillo. Look at that beast. That is a monster. Take the end off. There we go. And we're gonna, let's do this. Cut it like that. Put a few slits in it. Come in at the side. Now this is gonna add some tang. It's actually very low carb as well. I looked it up on Google while I was in the store. Let's do the same with this one. And I'm pretty sure this is going to cook and get smushy like it does in a salsa, so it's going to make a nice sauce. Next up, the messy one. There we go. Here it is. And I'm making a mess. A little bitty onion. Now, he ain't the lowest carb of everything here, but, you know, you got to have some flavor. We just can't have this go without flavor. And onions is a seasoning. Makes great seasoning. Ask anybody that loves Cajun food. What I'm going to do is put little slits like that. So it's not so like huge slices. Now, if I had a food processor, I might pulse on this once or twice, make it a little bit finer. And then, finally, whole button mushrooms. I'm going to kind of just brush them off. It's just dirt. I'm going to put 4. And then these will be for tomorrow. And I'm just going to slice them. Change my mind, I want more. And I know I could brush more of this dirt off. It doesn't bother me. Now, all we have to do is now wait for the deer to finish in its brine. Then we're going to use some oil. And we're going to brown off the meat. So we'll see you in a minute. Now the deer meat is ready. I've got a skillet going with some oil. I don't know about that much. Maybe it's too much, but it's what I'm going with. Let's move over here. First off, get that getting warm. Other things we're going to be adding is Louisiana Cajun. I'm not going to put extra salt. We've already put that. smoked paprika, chili powder, some tomato and chicken bouillon, garlic powder, ground cumin, and some black pepper. So now let's add our meat. I'm going to turn this up just a little. This stove has such a hair trigger, I should say. Now I'm looking at this, I don't know if the skillet's going to hold everything, but we're going to try it. Just let that brown a second. All right, now the deer meat's been cooking here about 5-7 minutes. And we're going to add some seasoning to it. Should have added so much oil. I mean, it's released quite a bit of water. First, we're going to go with a bit of black pepper. Some ground cumin. And I'm heavy-fisted with cumin. You don't have to be. Now remember, there's no right way on how to make this. Season it to your liking. You know, add stuff that you want afterwards. You want to add cheese, go for it. Now it's garlic powder. Now we got tomato bouillon. Just a little bit. Chili powder. Then we get a couple teaspoons of that. Smoked paprika, about an equal amount. Brings a nice smokiness to it, maybe a little extra. And then my favorite, some Louisiana Cajun. This is a Lowe's brand. Lowe's, the grocery store, not the hardware store. Gonna give it a stir. Let that all mix in. Next, we're going to add our more wet vegetables. Tomatillos. Go ahead and add some onions. Some mushroom gets mixed in, oh well. Let's go ahead and add in the pepper. That's going to release more moisture and get that tomatillo out. Then our squash, I'm just picking on the sides. And then our mushrooms. And then a little bit of water. Now turn the heat up a little bit. I thought it was a little low still. A little bit of water for the cook. Alright, a little bit of a stir in the middle. Now we're going to let this cook down. How long will it take? 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. I'm guessing. That was just a guess. I don't know. And you want the tomatillos and the tomatoes and the onions and the peppers to get soft. More like a salsa. It's kind of cooking one. The other vegetables, like I could eat, yellow squash a little bit on the hard side, or not as soft, like mushy. Mushrooms, about the same way on them. All right, so we got nice stirred in. Let's check in on it. About 15 minutes. You might want to come stir it every few minutes. Make sure nothing's sticking. I do have to say I bought this skillet. It's copper skillet from Dollar General. It was their brand of it. And this thing has been a trooper since I've lived here. So, you know, for the money, highly recommend it. So let's let that go. And we'll check back in on it. Well, there it is, our dear skillet. Cooked it down to a stew-like consistency. You can take it down lower to more like a gravy. But this is what I want for tonight, a stew. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching. Please click the thumbs up and click subscribe. And you have a great evening.